Hello everyone, and welcome back to Form Therapy. On today's episode of the Culture Study, we're going to be checking out the music video for Lip Gloss, the latest title track from the BOYZ. The Culture Study is where I also check out K-pop music videos, and I give you my honest thoughts and reactions on said music videos as both a video producer, sometimes as just a Korean American, and a K-pop fan. In fact, I've been a lifelong K-pop fan, been listening to it since the 90s, since it really all started, and I've been checking out the BOYZ since their debut as well. But Lip Gloss in particular is coming off the heels of their most incredible comeback yet, the biggest leap that they've ever made as a group. It really felt like with Roar that they were finally able to encapsulate everything they had done on their Road to Kingdom and Kingdom Proper's shows. Like every kind of boundary pushing moves and choreography they designed, even just the feel and the vibe of it. So I do have a lot of high expectations going into this music video. You know, with a title like Lip Gloss, I do figure that we are not going to be getting the same type of video as Roar, at least in tone and theme, but it is a 6-minute video, so I do feel like they did something. Before we get into the video, I am actually going to do a listening party for this Lip Gloss album, Fantasy. So if you want to check that out with us, it's going to be over on our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. If you want to support the channel simply for free, make sure to just like the video down below and subscribe. Let's get into Lip Gloss. This is, the Lip Gloss music video by the BOYZ, and this is your form of therapy.
Lip gloss, lip gloss. I wanna taste your lip gloss. Pumping candy, you make it pop.
Okay, so we're going their more light, bouncy pop realm. Ooh. Roar must have done good things for them. Their music video for this is exquisite quality. Right now, there's nothing necessarily in it. To Jesus, Aaron. Oh, wow. But there's nothing necessarily super innovative about the video. Not yet, anyways. But I can just tell immediately by the color grading, the quality, and just the camera alone, just how much they've leveled up. Oh. What is happening? Everyone's being a man. Oh my God. What? Or I did not know this would be. I did not know this would be this type of video. Oh wow, there's a very fun musical sort of a quality to this entire section right here. Already, this music video is not even over, and it has definitely earned this. Wow, what the? Whoa! It has definitely earned the 11 out of 10 just star rating. Oh, Young looks really handsome with that haircut. Oh. Is it Youngwon? Does Youngwon win eventually? Of course. Oh. There's a moral lesson here somewhere, folks. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. Why are there... No way. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Slit. Whoa. Reminds me of the ending of like the Dora the Explorer live action movie where it just suddenly ends in like a musical, but oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, damn. Hangyun is sweating, too. Oh, shit. I think they're all sweating. Ooh. Wow! Hey, that red light, green light choreography is so creative. I can see exactly why that they were like, no, this choreo is too great and fantastic for this entire song. They might miss it in the music video. Wow. Wow. Those cheers are fucking real. Those cheers are real. That was spectacular. In fact, I don't want to say it's easy to make a comeback like Roar, their previous title track. Fantastic. A lot of hard work went into that music video. But if you're going to compare the two, a lighthearted, sweet, romantic, upbeat pop song versus a deeply sensual and beast-like sexy song, R&B song, that song's definitely going to have an advantage. With that in mind, after Roar, the BOYZ permanently upgraded. The BOYZ reached that point in their careers, as if K-pop groups are lucky enough, sometimes do, which is, holy shit, you upped yourself a tier. But there's a certain point where when you do that with a music video, you can kind of never go back. You have to always stay on top with the kind of the standards that you set for yourself in your music video language. I think an example where you could kind of set that tone, and if you don't match that tone, it can kind of come off a little disappointing. I think an example of that would be like Everglow's Slay music video. Regardless of song itself, the music video lacked all of, not even the traditional elements of what you would see in an Everglow music video, but it lacked the main kind of soul and driving force that really made those videos spectacular. Lip Gloss still, I think, manages to capture all the things that made Roar incredible, which is hard work, creativity, and it's a ride. Like they take you on a journey. It doesn't have like a generic. We went to a foreign country and we just filmed a tropical music video vibe. It does not give that vibe. K-pop groups have done that before. I'm sure we'll still do that. But I guess going about how you handle this in a very deep and meaningful way is, well, let's take a look at the BOYZ music video to kind of get a better feel for that. So something I noticed immediately is that they even bothered to light and film the scene where they're driving, especially if you see on I believe that's Jacob in the back, Jacob and Sundu up front. They're being lit. Yeah, they're being lit by two. Oh, actually, in this shot too, they're being lit by two lighting sources, and they're not really driving either. You can tell by just by that shot. It's more of a set up shot. No, yeah. Oh, I think by the way that it's moving, they might be being towed. I don't know, because oftentimes, I honestly don't know how Korean productions work on this. I have to assume they follow kind of similar protocol. Is just a shot like this, ordinarily you don't, and up front, it would be impossible to drive, given the fact that the camera would be in the way of Sonu's view. And they're looking anywhere except, in front of the road, the middle of the road. So they're most likely being pulled by a truck, which is how they achieve like those beautiful, just golden lighting scenes. This alone sets this music video apart. This alone already brought this video within just 15 seconds, brought this video up to a solid 10 out of 10. Just by doing that, I went, okay, they're not just doing natural lighting. They're also going for like a bit of keeping it looking natural, but going for glamour lighting, which is extremely difficult outdoors. Another shot right here. So even like their color grade, I really appreciate the way they color graded this. It's a little hard to tell, but there's a gradient over this video so that it kind of makes the video darker and it brings a little bit more of the focus onto the boys. Given that this is outdoors, it's bright outside. I don't know where they're shooting, but it's somewhere beautiful and tropical. But it really brings, and with the greenery in the background, when you add the darkness around the borders of the video and they're all wearing white and everything else is colorful, it just really makes them pop a lot more. So, geez, dude, the bodies that they showed off, most replayed. Let's see. Wow. I also love how refreshing the song is. This isn't the first time that the BOYZ has done a summer song, but I feel like even in terms of quality, I think the BOYZ musically, maybe this is an improvement from their previous summer tracks. I just think it's smoother. Their vocals have just gotten better. It's a lot cleaner. But beyond that, the BOYZ have always just been really good at what they do. They kind of nailed the sound, really filling that Astro Breathless kind of hole, because that song, when it came out, it was just kind of like a shock to me in terms of like a very refreshing, crisp summer song. And since then, I've really kind of held that as like my big crown jewel for a summer song. And it's got to be good as this. It's got to be 상큼해, like as refreshing and just has a crisp taste as this. And Lip Gloss, despite summer pretty much being over, really still captures that feeling. Just by watching the video, it immediately takes you there. A lot of very beautiful lighting, a lot of beautiful, trying to make this look natural. You can tell that she's being lit right here. There's a bounce on her face right here. A lot of beautiful natural lighting in these close-ups. Yeah, so you really only get a preview right there, but the choreography in this overall boys video is pretty freaking fantastic. Oh my God, Jacob, please. So what I found interesting as well is that this is like, especially for boy groups where they are labeled as being boys for a long time, it is a little difficult to kind of project yourself as men or just kind of, especially to the audience, if you like been playing this youthful, refreshing boy concept for a long time. How do you just suddenly grow up without drastically changing your concept? You got to be more subtle. I feel like they did a really wonderful job at doing that. They made this incredibly a sexy video while still keeping this pretty PG and lighthearted and innocent as well. They're playing off the sexy in the most, I think, I don't know, casual ways. They're not trying to be sexy. They're just, I think there's a disarming nature to it. I think that's what it is. It still makes them come across as cute, which I think is actually hugely to their benefit. That if you can come off looking hot, sexy, and cute at the same time, people are gonna obsess over you. And I think they did a really good job. If you just even look at this shot of, who is this, Kevin? Was that Kevin or Q? I can't tell. I can't tell. I think that's Q. Why am I having such trouble? I think this is Kevin. Yes, it is. Okay. Why? I've always... Yeah, Jesus. First of all, you can tell he goes to the gym. But just even like these shots. So let's take a look at these shots right here. A lot of these, first of all, I like that they even always, when they're switching, when it's Kevin, I believe it's Kevin. Yeah, when it's Kevin's scene, there's this wide establishing shot right here. Then it cuts to Kevin's reaction, then the wide of him thinking of a plan, and then him doing the plan. Just real clean camera work, real clean storytelling. Just small stories within the overall story. That's just good writing. Another wide establishing shot. This is what makes this music video feel just a little bit higher in quality than any other video. Another wide establishing shot of Q coming out of the ocean. It's just like those subtle little things that they add that really elevate the video. Another one right there, just as they're crossing. So Youngwon comes across her. Interesting. First of all, this whole like floating camera portion is so fascinating as they're all dancing, trying to impress her. Interesting. So I wonder, these sections right here, like right here, there was right here, during basketball. Okay, so if we compare the three scenes, there's Youngwon, Hyunjae, and is it Jiyeon? They're three scenes. So the difference is the second two, there's like this kind of very beautiful border around them. That is, I think, perhaps even signifying that it's their fantasy. It's like what they're imagining in their head. Might be linking to the name of the album, Fantasy. But look at Youngwon's shots. Youngwon's shots they don't have that same, if you look, it's in the corners. You don't see that same sort of lens flare that you'll see in Jiyeon's scene right here. See the lens flare right here? You'll notice there's a bit of like this magical, weird tunneling going on. So, let's see. Youngwon, she saves him. Or, I mean, he saves her. Sonwoo's is also, yep. Kevin's, these are all like fantasy sequences. Them imagining what a relationship or dating her would be like, or imagining maybe even what the first date would be like. By the way, can I just point out, wow, wow, Hangyeon looks so incredibly handsome with this haircut. Like never not have this haircut. Oh my god, he looks so good. I just the thin necklace, the open neck look, just Hangyeon he like really fits this mature look the best. And I like this whole idea of like them like being like these rival group of friends, even though everyone is like trying to quote unquote go after her. And what they mistake for as jealousy is nothing to even really be jealous about, because one, she's taken. She has a boyfriend. And two, Youngwon only spends all that time with her because he was not trying to get with her. He was just kindly, very just helping her out. I think what is interesting is in a lot of those shots, they either actively seek her out or they come across her, they cross paths with her, and then they all kind of like build up this fantasy in their heads and they all start fighting with each other about it. Whereas Youngwon, not interested in her, just sees her as a person present and, you know, saves her from the side of the road and returns her to her boyfriend. And Youngwon is the one that walks away the happier man for it. So, again, there's, I'm sure, a moral lesson in there somewhere. This whole scene is interesting where it ends with this whole dance sequence at the end. I can't speak to too many, but some musical movies, kind of after the movie is over, they have this bit of the movie ends, and when you expect the credits to come up, the credits don't happen. Instead, there's just one final big dance number with everybody. That kind of breaks the fourth wall of the story. The Dora the Explorer live action movie, I don't know why that is the first thing that comes to mind. Also did such a thing. But it's just like this, everyone coming together, having fun sort of a thing. And even the way they shot it, it really has like that awesome summer night sort of a fun look. They've got an edge light here, right here, behind, is that Eric? Behind Eric, this girl with the yellow dress in the trees, there's a light there. You can see it hitting Hangyeon right there. They've got a main key light on them right here. You can see it once again on both Hangyeon, Jiyeon, and is that Jacob's face. But the overall styling is, the set dressing in a way, is so well done, because this is a messy shot. This is a messy video. And how do they make it look not messy? Well, red is a very recurring color theme. I mean, it's just very colorful in general. But red being the recurring color theme throughout the video kind of ties it together. So it's in parts of the set, it's in parts of their clothing. And it's the most striking thing that stands out. Definitely, Chuyeon right now is wearing colors that are all throughout the set as well, greens and blues. A lot of tropical colors, a lot of festive colors. But it's mainly the white denim look. The white denim look is what keeps them simple, clean, and neutral. And then they just, with certain members, accent them with those colors to really make them pop, but also feel like they're a part of the set, not like they're just random. If they were just wearing these white shirts with denim, it just would come off very out of place. But now it looks a lot more realistic. I want to give a special shout out to everybody in this video. Their acting was on point. I thought everyone did a phenomenal job. There is not a single person who did not stand out to me. But in particular, I can see why Younghoon got the part. One, it just fits Younghoon's aesthetic the best. But also, two, Younghoon is definitely the best actor on this team. He's incredible in that way. There's a subtle nuance to him that really, I think, elevates just any scene. So I was really impressed by him. Eric was on some other shit. Not just the fact that he was topless. A lot of them are topless. I'm talking about Eric's energy, like Eric's vibe, Eric's sort of. Let's watch it right here. I get the feeling Eric just really felt sexy. He really felt, I don't know, this sort of confidence and ownership. I think a lot of them, if not all of them, did. So this was an amazing comeback from the boys. Lip Gloss, this music video is a solid 11 out of 10. I'm not surprised. They raised the bar for themselves with Roar. And again, you can't go back. Even if you change concepts, concepts are never an excuse to have a subpar video. But even so, the boys have never really put out subpar videos. They've put out great videos. But once you have put out a video like Roar, which I think it's innovative, it's different, it's next level, you can't go back. And they didn't. Lip Gloss only, I think, further showed their creativity, showed them off in a different way, and still able to do a fun summer concept and yet still maintain a sense of novelty. Like you haven't heard it before. Like it's interesting. That really speaks to the boys' quality. So it is quite interesting. But, the boys, I feel like they did a lot of these summer comebacks. They did one with like a fake dressed up set, but I think always shooting in a more natural way and even trying to make it look more natural, no matter how artificial the lighting, setups, and everything may be, I think always leads for better results. And I think Lip Gloss is proof of that. Guys, let me know, what did you guys think of the Lip Gloss song and music video? I think the song is, it's pretty standard The Boys in terms of like, pop. Like, their dance music is probably some of my favorite dance music out of K-pop artists, and their summer songs as well has a very uniquely them K-pop refreshing feel to it. And so on the song level, I was like, they sound better. But on the music video level, not only did they maintain their consistency, but they also, I think, in a small way, even upgraded from Roar as well. So thank you for tuning in. Those are just my thoughts on Lip Gloss and the music video, but I want to know yours. If you would like to support the channel, remember you can visit our Patreon. I am definitely going to do a listening party for the Fantasy album. You can check that out with us over on Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. You can simply like the video down below. You can go ahead and subscribe. You can check out our other videos, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.